Signs that a goat is in heat. If you are new to our channel, please comment, like and subscribe for more videos. And hit the notification bell. Knowing the facts about goats and having the ability to recognize goat heat will equip you to take appropriate measures to either get your doe bred or keep her from getting pregnant, whichever is your goal. Goat reproduction, puberty and sexual maturity. The female goat is called a doe, or nanny. Up to the age of 12 months, she is sometimes referred to as a doeling. The doe can reach puberty between 4 to 12 months of age, depending on the breed. The genetic makeup of the animal also determines when puberty occurs in the female. Puberty is reached when the female exhibits her first heat, estrus, and ovulation. Estrus, or heat, is the period in which the doe will stand and allow the buck to breed her. This phase of the reproductive cycle may last between 12 to 36 hours. The period from one heat cycle to the next is referred to as the Estrus Cycle. In goats, the estrus cycle occurs every 18 to 24 days, or 21 days on average. Does that are in heat may exhibit signs of mucus discharge from the vulva, swollen vulva, bleeding, frequent tail wagging, pacing down the fence line and standing in heat. Signs of heat in goats. The doe gets very noisy and uneasy. Most goats don't make much noise, but a doe in heat may vocalize more than usual. Nubians, which are noisier than most other breeds, may literally scream while in heat. If no buck or male goat is present when a doe comes into heat, she may make the same moaning and blubbering sounds. The doe wags her tail. A doe in heat usually wags her tail, like a dog, a behavior known as flagging. She may willingly let you handle her tail, while at other times she'll take exception to any attempts to touch her tail. Even while flagging, a doe that's not in standing heat will spurn the attentions of a buck. Her tail gets sticky. The area under the doe's tail may become red, swollen, and wet with a gel-like vaginal discharge. The best way to identify vaginal discharge is to notice if the hair at the sides of the tail appears damp or clumps together. The doe urinates often. An interesting fact about goats is a doe in heat usually urinates more often than usual. The urine of a doe in heat contains chemical substances, pheromones, that tell a buck she's ready for breeding. If a buck is present, he will stick his nose into the urine stream and then raise his head and curl his upper lip, fleeman, to get a good whiff. Discharge. This is the main sign that I look for. It is very obvious and you will recognize it as soon as you see it. In my experience, all does in heat will have a drippy discharge. It tends to be either clear or milky white and will vary in amount. Discharge. Swollen and red rear end. In addition to discharge, your doe might have a very swollen and red rear end. Now I say might because I have a few does that do not do this, but I have one doe in particular that gets really swollen and red. This is another clear sign that your doe is in heat, especially if discharge accompanies it. Not interested in feed. The last symptom on our list is that your doe might decide that she doesn't want to eat. She might show no interest in hay or grain and spend all of her time hanging out with the boys instead. If this happens while your doe is in heat, do not worry, it is completely normal. As long as your doe doesn't show any symptoms of being sick except being lovesick winking face, then she will be fine. Especially if she is showing other signs of being in heat in addition to this symptom. Thanks for watching guys and see you on our next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel for more videos.